ama enema etumi ekoye na nyame eya duma mpwacho romudia nesa Alina Rabakina nyame eya duma na 2 p.m. ono ebo Madison Keys na enema etumi akoye na afe Eagles attack na ebo 3:30 ono ebo Amanda Anisimova na bibia etumi ayekama pa na uram ewa mpwacho doubles na mami breaking master Andrea me mpwacho Mira Andriva ene Dana Snyder wom etumi tranema ankoye esu elusu 2-1 naso erema Lucia Stefani ene Timia Bobos ema enema tumi ekoye me mpwacho Tela 1000 wono so ene ayade Katarina Sinakova wom etumi ayadwuma ate mamia ne din ede Erin ayade Root Life ana fene Gabriela Dabrowski me mpwacho 2 no enema etumi ekonyankopon aduma ne just
to bring the best out of each other and sometimes the worst also.
Yeah, you know, I really enjoy playing her, and she always pushed me to the next level, and I felt like today was exchange of unreal tennis from both. You know, in the first set I played, I don't know what I did there, honestly. Like, some of the points were just wow. And then in the second set she turned it around and she were able to like play that tennis, and then in the third set I was like, you know what, okay, I have nothing else to do than just step in and then try to play even more aggressive and put that pressure back on her and hope for the best.
Well, and like I said the last time,
we are Mfantseman Pochmamian di are arena Sapolanka award number 1 and ano permanent on come boni bi are ama wakama na mpacho kuko gomadin command chros mami we oy defending champion na wono so are nkomori atudwa dia tie ene se wodin komoni bi say ade se pressure party wakase ebi adada so a na wo twanto ente kuko golf ensema mami no etimi ade to yedim.
Impressed with you each and every time is your mental fortitude. Final title, that's the biggest title on the WTA tour.
Yes and no. I think knowing that no one has defended it in like however many years definitely takes the pressure off, and honestly I think it's a reason. You're playing the top 8 in the world. This round robin format is so hard. I'm used to like when I'm losing, soaking in bed for a few days and having to come back and play a match.
We are Mfantseman Pochmamian Teddy Kuko Govia to your permitting commodity Piriama will come and tell you games and we able to be out of journey around Pocho WTA tour. Our Riyadh and permitting common man kono kama ni yanko Champions League ne etodwa nyame ayatuma mpacho kogramo ewo Tofik Babarama for yadia ne Pocho Republic dia ne Sakrabak FK me Pocho mutenafie nom ene Chelsea Gabriel area bosso na we aya 5:45 ana sa Gabriel etodwa na epo 8 p.m. urum ewa mpacho Juan Croft Arena dia tiene se aya stibuno wom epo Galatasaray na Afoko kopiemo as ewa mpacho Lesbua Nes Ayadia Sports Lisboa Benfica wom Anthony Liverpool Tibno also are taso Cameroon chino na for Club Brugge atena fi Belgium me pacho yadia wom also was ti bon satibno nom etimi are apo ne na nyamtimi akoye na eno na chikopemo guse pemienza ye tene se Inter Tibno wom ebo Karat Amate na enema etumi akoye na feno me pacho Man City also ebo Borussia Dortmund Tibno enema etumi ayekama pano na chino na afeti team ani team now so at Olympic Marseille Aranta Bergamasca Casio almost airport I want Porto Orange Velodrome na afe Europe I was St James Park I want Porto Newcastle team and so any team ani team now so at Athletic Bilbao almost at Tasono pay me di and commodity at Ama kama na me Porto enwa games ya to jano the tennis ukoko pema amfoda eniema etumi aye kama mame ending koma ewa amfod kakra na abranch Terry Jude Bellingham enwa na okamado di bobo kode home na enwa branch na start ye but enioma entumi anko ana abranch na de ensam dia tutwa na wose ayade orum ewo ayade amfod no de tie arensa na supporters no wom etumi eboje so na omutimi etonye no mpatwa no den dodo wose endwa ni na atmofie na no den eno eka bi na mpatwa the team no also etimi eloso game no and a reporter Jude Bellingham pay what and come upon atu dan mpatwa renity also aritibo makotua na oye goalkeeper Arima Madrid mami breaking master Andrea me mpatwa running nyakonya da poni mo and yam mpatwa 8 saves and run etimi make ye ama enioma etimi eko ye kama na ukoko piemu dia me breaking ma say ayade akotua and enioma etimi koye ma branch na timi break was ayade enioma wo ye bia no na e was say wotimi aye say na Real Madrid and so ebetimi enya green but ayade game na ni baba ko na ball and e kakra mpatwa na break no Ari Amawukama, not me Portugal Branch Trent Alexander Arnold Kobe, now want to be starting game no. Now a branch the Bemu pair and supporters and start a year, and you want to be man in a par. Not me Portugal supporters be, and so to me a year banner. Now Bonner with Elcon was say, I was say, ready. He who betrays will always walk alone, and I can come Portugal and supporters, you know, at the Coquetra branch here, no opportunity, and so added Trent Alexander Arnold on a pay. Mati and Commodity, and so at Ama coming out Brent Dominic Soboslai was it the real and Renema Echo, you know, not what you say before the game. We run the other Steven George Gerard Edding Comachrom say 2009 at a Madrid album 4-0. Now I don't know 2024 year or run the other Answord Bomodin Chiwomo, me Pacho 2-0. It's no more game and Dano. Now I dare was a win at me echo. Now what that a Brent Mark Alista or Danase, no one saw up on a Bolsa Andrea, fantastic free kick boy, yeah. Now a branch to me to what nano, and etimi aye come on see player, say utimi aye name bina go etimi bar, and at just some pa, oh yeah, obia ujina now so pa, and a reporter branch and a break. Enema enkoye kwa reporter mete ese ebiana afcona Morocco so ebomoti awostino ahwe enema etubi enkoye and a reporter no peminsa eka na meti enkomoni bi ari amawo kama na me pochoko kopiemu dia na ese oriented Luis Enrique Martinez was yampo Vincent Company abaso was it the we are born as said team na no tere say wo against Bamrik team na uhia say e was say uposase ponipi na wotimi ekwete more chances na eniema etumi ya kama na enranema ankoye enso eka ubi ose branch yaw nevesa na wo popi ya gitimi na mpatwe pano enso eka ubi enema entumi ankoye enso amagun ankwama timanti are Paris Saint-Germain and a reporter Luis Enrique Martinez me portoria tudwa said you do ba me kedia na say 16 na say 16 matches on team na so no bone pa na me patwa team na twuti na team an din answer are boya answer abaya nwajuma bruta and kaka no program dia na se bomni team na nyama ekoye na abrante Joshua Kimmich patwa adwuma answer are ma the Bavarian giant bomni team no na ese dia abrante na momadia prepare and run 100 Champions League game abrante etmi aboye mame emfa entudwa se run di are Thomas Muller ana bombo matches pa me patwa 63 Manuel Manuel Neuer abo 131, Philip Lam abo 105, Oliver Kahn abo 103, Joshua Kimmich abo 100, David Olakutumbo Alaba me pacho 91 matches, Bosnian Swans Tiger abo 89 matches, Frank Rippey Nedian 87, Anna Jerome Boateng 85 and Sana Orandi Anso Ari Ayadi and Pacho Romudia, not just Ajin Robin, one also 18 Roman Pacho 85 matches no, one also 18 Ebubiano permitting commodity, and so Ari Ama come in break away now, say Urum Adia Andra Arsenal, one boy and the other Max Dorman Akodano, say dear me Pacho youngest player, I want make it in the derby, our Champions League mo, Mami Mbrekese Ayakode, na Urum Adia 15 years, me Pacho 10 months, 2 days, and Akodano etimi Edi, Urum Adia you see for Mokoko, a Brighton also the 16 years, me Pacho 6 days, and also etimi Uramo, and Lamini Yamate 16 years, me Pacho 2 months, 6 days, and a Brighton at here, and son a Brant here, the other Celestine Baka Euro, me Pacho 16 years, 2 months, a 25 days, and on the at and son Ranity, and so I adel Ramadia Zai and Ramutua Tosua, Ariano 16 years, 7 months, me Pacho 17 days, so an attention Brant here, the answer at Max Dorman Arsenal, it say I couldn't I record on pay, Medina won't come upon you, Ari Ama will come, not me Pacho and Concord come on, Yanko Aya Dumana Dortmund Upper England, one Adam Man City and Potom Airport, now a branch and the Ellen Portland, and you will say, nay, Ufesi or former team. Now, an idea can I work on a branch of Holland, say, no, Craig Gabino, a better tough game.
Few friends, a lot in the staff still, people I still speak with, and it's really special, you know. I had an amazing time in Dortmund. It's an amazing club, you know, with amazing people. So I've just got good things to say about Dortmund, and of course it's a special match. You know, when I think back of all my memories, there's so many good memories with them 2.5 years I played there, and yeah, it's a special game.
Anekaka Alan Portal and Portal, former player, my Dortmund, my branch and a breaky, Nyankopo Ayatuma Gia Loke Dunaroma, Matthew Nunes, a branch, Robin Diaz, Sa Anna Buranti, Ade John Stones, and Nico O'Reilly, and Oranti Adi Nico, Kobe 314 in Reality, Johnny Rendes, Anna Jeremy Tokuna for Holland, and Oranti Ade Savio likely some Pachomo starting game. Now Oranti Adi Pep Guardiola, one also then command to just say, or branch anything at the Ellen Helena or meeting the former club. Or say a good pa na a branch and command senate and you come up into run come bar 182
season. Obviously Erling is one of those. Everyone knows what he's like on the pitch, but what did you see in his character, his personality off the pitch to think that he deserved to be in that group?
It's difficult to find a real world-class player or start to be incredible, humble and thinking what is the best for the team. I know he want to score goals. I want he want the impact he knows, because the way he's scoring goals helping the team. But I had the feeling that I always have an eye what is the best for the team. And when that's happened, it's difficult to find. When a goal-scorer players have this kind of ability, or the talent, or I would say generosity or kindness, or whatever you want to say. And Erling is like that. It was a surprise. Honestly, when normally striker just thinking goal. Of course, he has to score goal.
We are and some run the answer the Pep Guardiola to Jana permitting commodity be at Amaka Newcastle. Yame I do almost a game, almost airport, may Pachom airport athletic be ban already. And so at the house a loser. Newcastle Elusuya Arma at West Ham was it. Uncle Yukra.
Deliver a performance like that. It's never one-dimensional. There's been multi-factors that we've reflected on. But I think the most important thing from our experiences in Europe have been the quick turnaround in games. The focus very quickly has to go on to the next game, and that's not sort of trying to brush things under the carpet. We faced, you know, how we played, and we've analysed it, but now we have to move on and look forward.
Gwei are and Simon Pato are how your manager Armani Newcastle to Morana Breaky, Namikara Tota Martinia manager, and so Arma Arsenal to Morana say a branch Miguel Merino was it what Jenna in ye, a red crowd, Jia Branch and one Tias here was a branch in Boro Po, out to Mr. Julian or did it come up? Ama Adima to me echo your reporter, me Porturan and Miguel Tota Martin, or I am manager Arsenal Perano, Elsa Breaking Arsenal, Sarah given with 3-0, and Portuman to me one conceded goal and Kakano permitting community and so Ama come on Patra under 17 World Cup the TNS Ayadia Tagistan and me Patra now Etinafi and so next Czech Republic about 12:30 and not US Timon Burkina Faso airport na Afro Panama and so an Ireland airport Paraguay Ayadia Uzbekistan airport na Afro Canada and Uganda France airport till minor for Australia and Saudi Arabia Mali and net me Patra about New Zealand Timon I am Patra under 17 World Cup on the pay Meti I won't come upon it Adama Cristiano Ronaldo na wase man you Timon no crack or hopper na what man you lose super and say won't cry won't ana ara hopa yente Ronaldo simo run dia tuja
and a club that I still have in my heart because of the obvious reasons. You have to follow with the intelligent people, smart people, to create a base for the future, as Manchester United have so many years ago. Nicky Butt, Garys, Roy Keanes, Beckhams, they become a big players, but they had youth. So Manchester United right now, they don't have a structure. I hope that change in the future,
Mfantseman,
present future, because the potential of the club, it's amazing. It's one of the most important clubs of the century. So.
Do you still look out for United results, and does it hurt you to see how badly they're doing?
Of course, because I was to play there so many years. I win the Champions League there, I win the Golden Ball,
Mfantseman, Powersport,
like 12, 13, 14 titles there. So as I say, and I repeat, Manchester United is still in my heart. I love that club. But we have all to be honest and look for ourselves and say, listen, they are not in a good path. So they need to change. And it's
we are and some Cristiano Ronaldo Patro at my break can permitting commodity area come on download Yamfa and some NC now Fiamabedi and Como Eufia and we say Nabi Piantiminia Camantino don't isis Atenas and Portugal Comotro see at nay Heaven's Gate Football Academy and our football club. Sporting club, yes, there's somebody be BB move sporting club. Everybody and come out with Vias and say Enchebia, second division in Patro Central Region. I would Mfantseman municipality. The attend say your clubs you are one must a room operation division 1 slot as a bar. Now anima it me a come upon patriot here and it's a young company for them in country say nay what the emirate and not an air ya dear and dear beer say a stroke and a to romanticism patro 1 week and I feel no say a prostate enlargement me patro eye problem and only 3 days say open hepatitis B and 2 weeks stomach ulcer typhoid 4 days na feel no room area skin rashes no was say a 1 week pair na Berman patro tell you an hour form the tier RS me patro room dia and also a 9 days proba or young copa so no betimi aboa kama pa ama edema etimi akweram ewo enyama mu dia me patro waterworks room ben hope and afi djuma ko besande no eben run about 05442078190246774478 na kono young copa penny for emuao na bibia enyekama patro glasses and awope e decoration ewo down sorry dia the eternity Eddie Ventures Admin Aluminium Enterprise penny for say urom na se wo ba wom eboa kama penny so ba na opeso obani besu adwuma wom se ekwan edamunti se wo ye showcase na se ebia sliding doors wom glasses in patro clear obi bro for say clear na so wo bibia kama pa eti urom ewom patro mankasim dia ska for mantem wom eben MTN office na Kakumra Bank na ti urom ewo shop pon patro gwabado wom eben waterworks ne 0249450685 0245314752 na friend akona patro 34 wom to be a doctor Richard Buffo say I want a money portion pa eno e wo pa anampacho e ba bi otumi eye pa et wo bodo e fedromo e wo fa kwantem kama wo no etumi abo ba ma bra no otumi mo na awore entumi emu afedan wo tankoda et wo bo amakoda no ebi etumi apa malaria asthma and tete wo so ba pe wo eto edo Dr. Richard Buffo e da vision enso eno anampacho ro ne say uram e wo mankasi ma say o for taxi ana wo for pragia ye tiene say ka say o ko Pentecost school wom eben wo pay yam from 0209144699 0548191209 na call na me patron 34 etum ebu mana height me say kona kodawo na enema enya kama pa ho kama pa ne pizza promo okọ kope edadin oje family sane afidi small size ba ko dia peso na edema etumi ayekama pampa chori atie ense urom adia wom ewo mankasim bomodian urom ewo Roman Hospital on Sabeka Manor Heights kodem 24 etumi emom wo gym wom ewo Landy esa ewo tennis court and afini pit ketwa bi won makwa swimming pool obebo modin afili environment the finest in Mankasim, the best in Central urom edia Manor Heights bibia edadin pa kope wom ebetumi abu akama pancho mu nyina abu amamana nsem no ebaye ema bibia etumi ekoye ye ba abedin komo ewo fia betumi as bomodian taxi enso edia ba we edia boss good morning Kapiito how are you was it Sunday coming out to folk will beat Asante Koroko more update on Ghana Premier League and on the way area bampa chobeba na wetimi at one come boss say hello Abodo from South Pond Nankasedo Koroko will win by 2-1 no no anyway dia ba na ese Kotoko game ni die enima wompa o say a good day boss Sasu from Mankasim listening to you live at Roman Hospital keep the fire burning. I'll say, boss, big ups, greetings to all the Arsenal fans. This season is for us. And on the way, the Bantino, the Gunners report from Kakana. But boss, Kapiito, you and your crew are doing a fantastic job. Coach Francis Nankasedo Sotpon was say Arsenal, the Gunners, the team of the moment, and to watch more. I say more fire. And on the way, at the bar, where the boss say, I'm Enoch from Ariabado. Can't wait to see Arsenal again against Bayern on match day 5 of the Champions League. And on the way at the Abenti Arsenal ni Bayern game in the day. Say a very tough game pa. Don't.
Oh, Kapiito.
Bibia wakori.
Oh, ya me adum. Ahode wo ho bibia kama. Yes.
Ne another Wednesday.
Absolutely.
Yatina sibio.
Market day o Mankesim.
Yes.
Market day.
Manfo di dwa pa.
Market day.
Manfo di dwa pa.
Fantastic.
Oba Mankesim a ma kase no.
Yes.
Na monya botre.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Ma me no twan de pa wo kwan no pa. Eti wo monya botre kakra no mo drive ne bia.
Police so MTT di no mu ye djuma
pa ye mpo omo abaso omo djuma po e kama pa
penipa ne antibi
ni ya
yes
omo penipo
yes antibi
ne do twa movie no
ye djuma ro
ne do twa movie na
dabi
yes anto yere na
dabi Kapiito mempasa me
mesra mi nisa antibi yes anto yere na twa movie
besreo
ana ono na ko police no
dabi yo no bia dabi
okay we MTT for penny yes obo adwuma pa
obo adwuma nkasa
Martin di ne meta achia no na elima ye kama pa ati andua Champions League ne tojwa ye be din komo kakra ne momo no ye ne Heaven's Gate e won komo kakra bi e wa ha ezan se enche division 2 league no e baso na congress no we say e won komo bo ye be di na fia prepare the free word ya paisan say enche fixtures no e ba matise o mo zone 2 and zone 4
I think zone 4, yeah.
Zone 4.
Yeah, it is zone 4.
Zone 4. Zone 3.
Zone 3, Momo.
Zone 3.
Okay.
Zone 3. Ti bedi e won commode ya free ya bana fe no. Bibi atimi aye kama pa Mr. George. E wo hanu say be korin channel fe din komo no e de free one san ya ba Champions League ni so na ba bedi e won komo e de free ho na bibi atimi aye kama pa ti ya kwakodin komo ketwa bi e de free na udu birthday wone Gaspar Peter Michael ana edi birthday ene na ofi Denmark me patro Man City ana fe no si aka ma Leeds Darlington Cardiff City Leicester Nice Anderlecht me no kaso Celtic 118 games at the Denmark national team no ene e Gaspar Peter Michael birthday when 39 years ene e Marco Verratti birthday 33 years ene 1992 ana patro pani ye won from Italy na Pescara Al Rabi PH Mirokase out to hill 3 goals in 55 appearances. Takehiro Tomiyasu as a defender na mapamo no. The time is what if you onya boro mo 5th November 1998 and onya 27 years Japan and free na say Avespa Fakuka and oya Jumare Masen Truden Bologna Arsenal Mirokase is what if you 1 goal in 42 games and Japan national team no. Don ene aye Abedi Ayu Pele birthday the maestro. Yes, and then the birthday na November 64 and when you 61 years Euromu dia RTU outside Marseille Lyon out in Zurich Morehouse and a Metropole Torino was say Juma Erma 1861 19 goals in 73 games Erma Ghana Urum area Pacho Abedia you Pele birthday and the maestro and any birthday Mr. George oh yeah dear
I don't know, bro.
I say obi ano kakra me and I say Mike in any form there. Mike in form team mo modern afi mo mpagya me kakra ho no na enkosro ma me kakra ana obetimi akasa ne sa. Okay. Mr. Joseph bibia boko.
I don't know.
Okay. But okasa no so dey wo form pa.
Me bo mo dey na mama super.
Aha, ti maso ma me na fe yentumi ni nkomo. Esan say enche bia division 2 league no e baso.
Exactly.
Na me dey say last season mo ya adwuma me temo nkapa. Na e was here sasa na fi tin nkomo tentem na bibia timi ya kama pa camp to say.
Oh, Nyaminchade, I think say camp is very good. Your club yeah, you started pre-season team. You know, you started pre-season, I think say way back 5 months ago.
Oh, okay.
That is the tradition of our club. You started pre-season in terms said you beat me enough recruitment.
Okay.
Also to give your old boys, you know, the opportunity to also trial in other clubs, make up Premier and Division 1 because they are not division clubs, any premiership clubs, next starting them.
Okay.
So camp has been very good. Camp has been extremely good.
Okay.
Extremely.
Okay. Now, my member say we kakra. You can say Heaven's Gate football. I know
Sporting
club. Heaven's Gate Sporting club. Me patrol. When we a team ben you turn that ben. He fan pan also ewo.
Actually, me da say you club no man kesim. 2020. I think myself and 2 other brothers in tier 3 and your team in so I seem to be the face of the club because day in and day out, you know, daily activities no me running no more but nipa me inside there.
Okay.
Me can be and in your too. And said we started way back 2020 and it's been a steady progress. I think say obia onim Heaven's Gate in him say ye free but ya buy him. You know, like I said, we started and the main focus and aim was to develop and help these young folks around. You know, gradually, you know, it hasn't been easy, but steady, you know, we've gotten there.
Okay. About 5 years in here, mo sha see team we be bad wa ha. Me send a man kasi mo fo aso team ni mo.
Said to be very sincere, and easy. Won't say you buy no other clubs, traditional clubs are around.
Okay.
And you know, easy sir. But I think say gradually, you know, we've won the hearts of so many people in Mankesim. Because Obia we follow club, no, said the American ehunu say your boy a homoding. And I the new man to akwema Obio teaching him say no. I was saying so you know, I can confidently say invite no. Anye easy sir, but obio THB bi ane hu ye effort. So the fan base has been good and we really appreciate the love and ahode a omo man kesim krumu idea they so team nim.
Okay. Musa say what 3rd division at the Eba. How was the journey? Mo de bo modern they qualify the bar 2nd division. My price and can book 1st division. Send a net here, Jenny no. Uruma send a net here.
Then that form. Honestly, I always say this. Mfantseman district. District be a football nye cheap wa ha. Make I say football nye cheap sir. Nye cheaper. What I'm trying to say is that there are equally good clubs around. Even Division 3. I always say your Division 3 are your boy ha no. Baby Division 2. I'm telling you, your Division 3 are boy ha no. Baby Division 2. I'm telling you. To qualify from Mfantseman district Division 3, Ediba 2 no nye easy. Your boy Division 3 almost 2 seasons. Your 3rd season. And I bar Division 2, and it was all because we had equally good clubs now participating. And the interesting thing is about 60 to 70% of clubs are able Division 2 say all came from Division 3 they didn't come from other places. And you know, it's been a very interesting and the most interesting thing is that this season teams now qualify by count is about 90% of those the same clubs are near Division 3 now. You bought for almost 2 seasons no and I assign I adoma yetima be PP more Division 2 into a very interesting league this season. I'm telling you.
Muko Division 2 no saying that here what compared 3rd division now experience net saying several person who more Division 1 or saying quantity.
Oh, I think say I did be a ko eni no necessary. And you know, the Division 2 league, you know, is a bit different from the Division 3. I think say Division 3, you know, is only organized by the district. But also Division 2, and I say we are region. And you know, a bit tough. A bit tough. And tempi ni meka football no yentimi njama ref nkwa ma na nye
Okay.
The RFA is playing its part, and I think we as club owners, no, and I say yeah, yes, so we have our own part to play. Jumani nyina ma RFA anyi. And I believe Division 2 no any easy, but we are coping. I think so far so good. We hope in the future and in your many bit me assessor. Now I am far better than what we are experiencing now. I believe you may be ye preko ye nim ye prinko ye chi. So I hope in the future and things get much better than it is now.
Okay. But you say what try some qualify for Mudram of first division. Saying na Mudram common metal leg on come saying that here I didn't cry see Mamun to me and Mudram first division.
Well,
we better say a performance.
No,
and answer ABR lacking in Mafa.
Kapiito, I want to take this opportunity and make this thing clear.
Okay.
I think most clubs are fighting to go to Division 1 and they are not even prepared. Let me be very honest. I want to take this opportunity to be our team. You'll be now your football. I think most of the club owners are forgetting to understand team in here. Let me give you a clear example. Open Soko Division 1.
Okay.
Bisa hon say sesi ana wo Division 2 no kra no nkola na sitine mo mo di boys Division 2 net sen baby omoda di omudi. If at the level of Division 2 now untimi manage sa anyoma na o corporate the ben Division 1, I believe at this stage enya about going to Division 1 yempe baby papa mfa clubs in terms of structures. Let's go to other clubs and see. Even equipment to train is even a problem. Okay. Prako Division 1. So I believe Eka Division 1 in Kwade could be a bit miyako. But how prepared are you? So to us, we at Heaven's Gate, we want to have things in place before we even thinking of going to that Division 1.
Okay.
So as a club, for me, I think now Division 2, if the opportunity come, why not? I'm not saying we won't perform. Performance wise, we'll be there. Say you qualify middle league. We thank God. But any idea, your vision now, a long term, how do I put project. But for now, if we qualify, why not? We go and play. But as it stands now, baby, papa di me team name in kola nejina. See, it is my headache. I have to make sure some of these boys move out of the system. Division 2 So in a long term, I think we will get there. But as it stands now, I think we are more focused on playing Division 2 and getting the right structures to have a very solid club for the future.
Okay. Mami Musa we kakra Heaven's Gate ewo Mankasim. Na Mfantseman wanum say omo players good was saying so far. What much of the form nsem ewo Heaven's Gate?
We be some pa. I'll be very bold with this answer. Honestly, you started Heaven's Gate, now it was made up of Powersport. Most were within Mfantseman, any Mankasim to be specific. But things didn't work out well. Me feel as a club, nobody should get me wrong. We have the talent here, but attitude wise, towards football, it's not encouraging. I don't want to mention names. We've tried for 2 seasons, it didn't work. And I believe that sometimes these boys feel they are in their comfort zone. But exactly my point. Adia Ama Heaven's Gate. It's me do something so is because we've been able to move out of our comfort zone and get boys outside space here, okay. And it has really helped. And I think that notwithstanding, no men can say we don't have the talent here, but in your community and I think if they work with that, but equally there are boys here who have also moved out and they are doing very well. So that brings us to the fact when you are within your comfort zone, yes, training time so I be say yenkoye 1-2-1-2 about time coach will be full train over palm, but I believe so for baby now work camper training time, so you have to go.
Okay. So
we have Mankasim boys who are doing very well in other clubs. And Maba, what's his name? This boy and Maba, he's in Bechim. This boy is from this town. So there are people from here who are doing. This guy also went there this season. This short, what's his name? Messi. They are doing, and I spoke with a few of them way back ago. Told them, say, move out of this town and you make it. And Messi, Timia, I think so. They may bob mommy. So I believe say it's not about say they are not good. It's about say when they are here playing for the traditional clubs here, almost seriousness, you know. Exactly my point. Exactly, we prefer getting players outside. Exactly, so that they can come and stay.
More central region for
oh yeah, we have a few, but most of Heaven's Gate players no free. Obuase North, it be free this goof.
Okay.
And God being so good, no, last season it me registered juvenile side. I think said that is what I
remember.
Okay.
And at here for Heaven's Gate Sporting Club and ADM Commano, and we a second division club of Woman Casimenchibia, one more league, you know, Esan Abaso. Now, you didn't come up a via Moshas, you know, money old footballers association, one Mfantseman ha. A relationship to say, Omutimi ever shame cry, Omutimi Bamon chain, Saint Kebianca, league best starty, Muon Mfantseman hey, support any senior, Omun between Modin Commerce and Ebay Mutimia Commonimo, Muni old footballers senate.
Well, Daroma, I think so. We've never experienced something like that before. We've never been approached. Need that say, to be fair to them, no, Yenso, Yakomona, so I think they should be here or there. Regardless, say old footballers name I know say Yensu Kobu Kwanson Sumpuno, Yensu Yetimi Komuna. So, but unfortunately, the two sides in India no intimate take care of that initiative. But I want to say this today, say there are people like Coach Skillful.
Okay.
Mefane say you start here, you know. Now you need omo dibre mitwi na ya na mo de achem omo dibre no so you come na ase kakra.
Okay.
I think say me me coaching course e wo me me D ICSD no Coach Skillful na then exactly exactly. So there are people like initial stages, you know. I think say Omabwa, and we learn from them too. We follow them and we learn from them. I think say for now no the baby I media hono na ba bidu no. But in terms of meeting up with old footballers I think say bibisa intimate course.
Okay. Now mo juvenile no so saying more enkwala wo mpotem ho a almost the same because say be ebu no mbeko school ni ade meaning juvenile no e won komo no senate.
Juvenile no Kapiito be that say I think say idea 2 seasons ago ye fa ho ye di ho komo a ye feel say be boa yen na football ni ye no Kapiito honestly na my confused kakra who division 2 who compare will be player no need contract with the club but boy all boss say to no na chema dwen so kakra and if per my understanding no an amateur player na ye physical ento no hihye it no ye hu say na high kakra. So we decided to come up with this juvenile. Said they be better thing Colano within 2-3 years. You know, they can graduate into the division 2, and it's working. It's working very well. And your band is school master. Say be I can't maybe a banker by profession. But we work kakra. Man go school na nkabo no one. Kamija bobo inka. Me nya baby. He say true. Me other two brothers. You know, back we administrator. It was school bim. And I back consulate teacher ni. And for other reasons, he and person bobo. Maybe na school na pay for those things. You know, more now for other schools. We talk to them. I think say last 2 seasons here call Asen in Yaso.
Okay.
You call Rosso. You call this school. So what they do is we go there. We scout these boys. More GHS 2, GHS 3.
Okay.
Almost sound suni madia kakra.
But our Rosso from Numborbo.
Pa, we have about 6 of the boys here.
Our Rosso.
Our comes is here. Juvenile boy. Our Rosso. On one. That is the on one. Omo comes is here.
Oh, okay.
We go talk to their parents. Talk to even community leaders, you know, let them know the project. Ni any headmasters and so I then Edin Komo.
Okay.
Nti any headmasters needing Komo ni we are na amomati assess a project ni by any bon kwa. Nti no mu we school no mu choose we let them choose schools around in and around Mankesim. Said if they are picked they can equally be here, train, play and go to school at the same time. So that has been the trend for the past 2 years now. Aboying boy me aka say ye middle league or boy am I buying 2 boys are through this we are any call for, but then he registered juvenile, and as a coach and I saw something good in them and I'm on board. 2 goals qualified by middle league came from these young boys. So a good initiative I think say if other clubs adapt it ebeboa.
Okay. Enti eno ya kakra ewo juvenile ne ho enkomo no. Mame mu se we kakra uguramu a onse mo wa ha teams ni bi wa ha ye wo Mfantseman mu anu so say teams ni doso pa. Meaning mo relationship at saying onse wokọ ba bi se bono hafo ne importamu a teams bi bombo mo ho. Obi won mo say afie ye ma club we enko nanim. Afie ma we so nko. Na one source for one, so this better more clubs. Is it no case Brown Halfwa and Afi Western? I won't perform a permanent relationship. Ewaha clubs someone put them on sanity.
First and foremost, as some way, maybe say very good question. And I am there. Did kind me that Shaibu say? Let me be Shaibu the district chairman.
Okay, yes,
I can confidently say they be American football no yentimi jani nyina ma FA no. But through Shaibu ni leadership, most of district Division 3 clubs are making into the Division 2 league. And why is it so? It's because of Sa unity in Kabumi. I don't think say on the field the competitiveness there, and I say competition there.
Okay.
But it did a home come pa say I'm no say and I had a call from Bright Stars chairman. Yeah, sure kwanya be fast so I field because we train with them on the same field. Yeah, share kwan ye didi and I make an misunderstanding the obane be makra mariko to dey be akasakasa ba. But we go beyond that. Na ye nyina ye share baby a ye the team ni gina e be boa two functions ni nyina. And I think say eba ba koya I think say the clubs we have a very good relationship with EM Academy. Soccer elite any instrument I call them and wish them well.
Okay.
Yeah, qualify by Division 2 no more follow your matches. You lose be no actually don't worry the next game let's see what happens. Okay. So I believe that the unity is there. But about field so the eja now obia copy 3 points but about how to run the clubs and see how these clubs grow within your area. I think both clubs are doing very well. And we players be call EM. Okay. Bright Stars players are me ho. And now me know I say EM player about me ho this season. Okay. So we are doing great things for each other.
Now my preparation towards league here ebe saying anything.
Very good. Very good. And I see something good. So they make an football sometimes and yet you open and a winner. But I can confidently say see Jaya me body I believe say Evans Gate beat me to be also do. We have the boys, we have the commitment is there, and I think so be our baby share and I will fully and who say we are doing very well in terms of managerial aspects, in terms of the professionalism as a club, I just pray and hope say it will also manifest on the field, which I'm very hopeful. Say start league, in my papa. Last season was our first season into the league. So I think say so we will definitely prove ourselves this season. Exactly.
Now move venue. I won't come what to say. I have fun and bubble matches.
Okay, you call Congress, and I think say RFA chairman can be network. I think say initially na your home and away, but now in Tokwa and then we are coming we are team in I think say pending for now and game centers, not just one, but there are a couple of fields are more approved, and I think say they made known to us say this is to be the same thing, but and run mobile run inspections for the game centers so train approval. And as it stands now, the last season it was Abasa and a mistake, and then Mahuja failed after Pam. Very nice, very nice field. And those were the 3 game centers we use. I'm told say Bakumi Unubeba Babekon. So we are yet to hear from the FA as to field some approval. Into the bare game centers. Exactly.
Okay. Mami musa we kakra mo astro telephone komo yi. Say one na nanse na mo bobo kakra nanse. Mjidi say sani aye die. Ene ma mfa kra. Na mate won komo say bia e won hye te say mjidi say eden ya esi busa mo komo say one na bobo games ni bi.
Exactly. One na mo yetu. Oha na ne.
Say mo bobo we be.
Kapiito asemi obia oye football wo kromu a be ka cho say oni anije for the fact that we have an astroturf that we can use.
Okay.
It is very bad. I believe, say, in your be now regarding this astroturf, and people should be held accounted for this.
Okay.
If we don't do that, astroturf no, as a now crown, me team never think yatum. Because the stage at which it is now, no, and yet we are still using it. The ben a movie as I was here ye. By atum el kobosumi, yenya baby mbobola, we'll take up the initiative to get it done. Just look, it's an eyesore, but this was na adi astroturf ye adibia yebetimia boy ye koko akase yenso ye DNA.
Okay.
But it's very bad. It's very bad. Now you can't really, they say me person a team like Division 1 team be ton sa friend eba na kromu anso ye there because we love football in this town. I've been here since 2015.
Okay.
We love football and the youth in this town love football. Oh yeah, the park be na de ne kobo also. And ni nyina na ekutia clubs na one, but I believe say no be na ehwe so.
Okay.
So whoever was supposed to take that responsibility should be held responsible, and this thing should be resolved. Say the nyina be politics, we'll go and come back to the same place near one.
Okay.
The truth to be said, there should be what happened. Whoever should be. I get emotional when I talk about this because this was a field that was serving the entire clubs in this town.
Okay.
And look at it's very bad.
Now I'm brand and
it's very bad, bro.
I go Facebook na me hu clubs e o man kasim na to mo bobo so a send no pictures na tie ni ade.
It's very bad. It's very bad. It's very bad. I'm media will be one because ya nhwesu yi, but ye hwesu yi anke Mfantseman man kasim nyina edwapade ye dia.
Okay.
And so look at the state, and it doesn't look like anybody is trying to make any effort. I stand to be corrected, but it's long overdue.
Okay.
I was here young baby. So going forward, no, I think say edi enya. But from your position now, from where I'm sitting, there is nothing I can do about it.
Okay.
Than to hope for something good comes out.
Don minim o bibi kakra bia bek buso mo ade afa wo mo anhyehyɛ no kakra nkoma ya di bebebe nyina o bibi kakra obi sa fa ho.
Kapiito, I believe the interview now when I very solid.
Okay.
And preparations will be say, but then when be so target for the season.
Okay.
You understand? Will be say preparation.
Okay.
But then I believe say target for the season is to be here.
Okay.
You understand? So acquire second season for them in the Division 2 league. What is their target this very season so that omo supporters and whenever they are coming.
Okay.
Omunim say in a year con.
Okay. Okay. Mr. George.
Sir, I say don't me that say I think say target ni say we improve upon what we did last season. Because last season I think we were 5th on the table. I'm being hopeful say and I say target and say your first trade here we should move into the first trade. I bet me aboy am a team qualify for middle league because sometimes they region maybe we are first 2. It told me so I'm year on mathematics na to my first trade. It wouldn't be easy, but your target they say first trade you real money who say oh your Bermuda last season you did 5th this season.
Okay.
Within the 3 first in the room hopefully the next season now you say but it's going to be a steady progress.
Okay. Mr. George need dim komo no your old footballer ba ko wa ha me ni bi dim komo keto ne mom no ma me nko player so no o coach
no I'm a captain
o captain no ke ma ne yusu mu ma me na me de no eni komo on na din de Francis na
George.
We are George, okay. George Amenuvo.
Yes, please.
Okay. George, bibi oboko de.
Let me add more boss.
Bia dana kwam.
Sure.
Okay. I think say wo ma be hwe kakra bia but me hwe wo na me musa mpa ne ma de dana kwam. George, then ne se wo nkuran from Volta region. Anko bebia say Heaven's Gate.
So far so good. Me Ashama.
Oh, Ashama, okay.
Yeah, me Ashama. But football e mejuma. And from Ashama to Heaven's Gate, na small journey. And I'm obisu na me ba, and I'm so me ba many baje pa. And me chairman so me da sida kese amanu. They be all to me for no me kasapa.
Okay. Eti say football e bia na nkoda ya sisu bi tie wo a emfa won se bia betina wo kurom e kwa na be bobo no e de na obeka e de akere wo mu
yentina be fa ko emfa bobo also tutu kwan na ko hwe de esi wo no it travel for comfortable so ka so betina okrom kwa de abobode enyi also to can also taste different league.
Okay. And na mo league no e ba so dia na won so wabopo e wo trim sa fie league ya yekomu yi se e bia me ko ba modern ma division 1 club ya be fame anase premier league club ya be fame anase me be bua me team qualify preparation won so de ne sign that
sure that's pa wow sure last season you defeat and this season they will be on preparation towards the league, you know. And I'm so me say my boys, you know, obia on the mindset I dey call league, you know. So what I say and your preparation towards the league say you could test the FA Cup ni bi. Yeah, you say you could test the
MTN FA Cup.
Sure.
Our target ni very nice pa. Waka so many aje pa. Oh okay. Ti George bi kakra be kan ya kire man kasi mine Mfantseman mutie yen and no pay say Heaven's Gate support any the way at no bibi kakra be ka kire wo ma wetio.
Okay. The back can say he will be our support because this is in the hard pa. This is the hard pa in the go cry because the players in the share your management do maya so ye nipa into the so the be abo am say or say it me perform well on the field of play or say it me perform well pa.
Okay, Tiene George Amenuvo and di enkomano. But Salem Inusa ni di me de pa Salem Inusa womra krabana na fe no menhwe na fe me Francis Tay one the me favorite eno na me ni nkomo kakra Salem hoye branu kakra na ye ni nkomo me hu obi ante de Salem na me pena sem Salem Adams do sina karma to folk onu borbo pa me nim oye me foda na
yeah mechi
we are goalkeeper. What did you guys be? I watching China man and say, octopus and as a person and I watch it. We are goalkeeper.
Yeah, we are goalkeeper.
Now, I didn't inspire man who will still be that goal. One a year or mentor. Why now mentor no say, will be a goalkeeper.
And the idea, we
run him kakame. Okay, now kase go feed him kasa. Kase go Mike in man.
Okay, me akolano na me bobo. Na so na I say bona me bono mi huso ena mbapa ka trem say min jai bono bona min chi na min hwade nti na e bosam school game bi na keeper ni o ena mka so mama min dem nhwe nti bi ko dem na mu so yes mu say e mu na so mu say me good on mu side no
okay
yeah ena medebe star chef mechi na see don babe good wo echi mu pa
wow keeper ben na wo fo say wo ye wo mentor wo hu say wa hwe bo wa keeper we die say keeper we die me lagre ne pa we ni moves bia me fe e keeper ben
noya
Manuel Peter Noya. Wow. Wo mentor no so jina na so pa. Ene Noya ni moves ene ni bibia no gidi so woni nyina bi.
Mobi.
100%. Edian pa na wo sua di free no.
Mu say like enye ni na mitima na so me gidi say eden a.
Sua kakra. Oh okay. Omo eti wo mo ye goalkeepers omo so mo ye upcoming. Edian na be ka dia kire wo mo.
Echidi
so obi on ma goalkeepers bi on ma obi o slow shot pa ene obi o mo person
so slow shot dey dey so to menchi
the obi ka kire upcoming bi on so what won ka o ye goalkeeper
dia me o kan say omumi omani na body enda form kra da form to omumi omani e be yi
okay bia be kama okay etene Salem Inusa ne di nkomo ye goalkeeper Edma Heaven's Gate ma me nkom ya me boss man Francis Tay didi ba kono o se me ya woden me ya woden on me ya woden na anya sanete Francis do nu kaka eden
me ya woden
Francis Tay me ya woden wa wodin de kama pa kasa go fidin mame Francis say camp what is saying boys na ma ko saying
camp de energy o camp pa energy de like o camp be 100% bi eni ade na ko mu pa
oh okay na ayin fankasa na wo free
me ngasa me fimalam Accra Pachai
oh okay so we compare what Accra wo buy Heaven's Gate na experience net to saying send any mate
Oh, Malam Nankasa de Manchada and Ball Lego Malam.
Okay.
Me ball leg wo kwewu.
Okay.
Nti ko na me ball at 2 seasons wo honom. Ansa na me ba Evans Gate.
Okay.
Nti no from Kowde by Evans Gate ne de ensem bebre na more experience so if you go am de by Evans Gate.
Okay. To buy the I think say bibia
de na kwemu pa.
League ni baso. Mankesin foti wa eden na be kan dia show mun kran say yemfa ye into Heaven's Gate for so be bibia man ye de wi one ye benya team wa ha. Dia na wo beka e dia fa ho.
The bet me aka che ye supporters ni ye fans ni na say season where like different level cra like ye pese like ye ko season where they ko 100% hard.
Mfantseman Powersport.
Oh season we because last season you know into me first season into me antoto nyoma ye. There's season where there ya share pin for the boss e kwan bia so there middle leg ni there like e be ko season we
na enema timi akoye ka bi be wo boys no so mo te won kan Heaven's Gate boys no mo te won kan na ka bi kire wo mo kakra
debate me dem best me ka che me boys na ne say season we ni there obi afa nhye ni trim say ye comedy league akobo FA Cup ni bi season we pa
mo ko Medal League akobo FA Cup no mo target no e kama pa nyankopon nhyira so na ne manya kama pa nti ye ne Francis stay edi nkomo no yankona senior coach amra 1 minute na afi no omna me musa na asem kaka we old footballers ni bi e wo Mankasim ha na woron so wogina na so pa won fa ye show no so eni agro coach anwo ye de
oh nyame ado ka
beton kan so achepa
pia ma fi mu
yes
so wa unim se maybe ana ma test na me man kama ba wa unim me binti e kopie tamakakra
yes and any Heaven's Gate Sporting Club ana edin komo no wo mo ye Mankasim base club of 2020 ne yati no you know what din komo bebre on panifo ni bi ni wo ye 3 ba ko ni me busa no question bi say omo buy old footballers no omo relationship to say e bi mo create me ba so mo ko league omo team be show mo cry any ade menim then na be kan fa old footballers no clubs o krum ade na mo ye de ma wo mo
coach Kapiito wa unim se me de menia but coach dem se me hunu go park da but se me nshedania this time me nshedani mo and the entire me this time na back no kwakwa no enye me because where's na be special engrowfo yi metimi aka say ebi pa afuturo nti woni ni kasa hwese ne me so we yes na me nkasa hu bi nti ama se me ko park kra nipa na wo ko tunufu no
okay
nipa na wo ko tunufu na wonti bunye ni jeben but the American say Kochito mo ba ya mama kwa ba se ne mo ka me benya na miti e se mo buta bi su pa nti me de anytime bia me bia Kapiito do any me bla we de me am microphone nti anytime bia me bia make sure say me mama Kapiito ama me hu na sabe e kakra ni me kakra yeso ye wono ye dia be wo mo se de be ya Mankasim kro no so be den betimfo because sure kwa biblem kro nya premier da na Mankasim in fact I am me pa ha me pa nti Kapiito nyina ensom na krono mfa ntima pemfura
e de na be ka che Mankasim fo se team ye aba e wa ha e yo mo de a de o mbeso mo di team ne ye no bo mo fanye ka bi ka che Mankasim fo
na Kapiito before me kanu de em yense na coach ka park no sese no kura no so mbe follow kura
Mfantseman
e bo ha na mo be ko park sese nya park e bo no ha se ya de park no wa ha dia enya nke yibe ba ise park nyane wo kan kura wa kan sen but ya me chen say in fact Mankasim board ya mo pepa especially time na e bo ha zungu park ubi se obi ofri ha chese ubatu do me wo na se pe ball no but bi an kechiri bi a time okay me gidi say bi a time ni because coach me hwe no ala ma hwe no mo yipa wo hwe na wa ye djuma na che tie nyina ye pampam so mu a e betimi ama bobo na agina wo Mankasim because I say nya at least first vision bi wo Mankasim
okay the senior coach and out telling kano encheni ejom kwa mama ko wo akire na bia wo question bia pese obusa wo mu a me bia o ma no be yasima enu bi na wo so atimi afra ba 0557166162 0557166162 0557166162 Vodafone 0200276721 020276 who question bia pese bia obusa Heaven's Gate Sporting Club kwan dem so on so betimi afre na won so watimi abusa mama nko Mr. George call me be my dear minim bibi kakra wo beka enso ade a kire wo ma etie wu na fe yemfa wrap up na fe yemfansi
the mechanic say yeda obibia say obibia wa support Evans Gate from day one yedi free Mankesim COVID by the call Befikrum yeda Befikrum for us yede buy enso almost team ni mu ye until say yesamba Mankesima ye be team no ye besre omo fam mpaibo any GDA entire chi na said ye senior coach e ka no obi bia fa akomapa baby bia ye feel say achia ye nyina ye nsum na ye internet no said ye be ya Mankesim be fa ne ntoma pa ayeden because me ba me tie na senior coach e mate ya bobo players bibri di o ma bobo letwe mu akọ e ba ne say na till now yen shede need division 1 club meti I think there was Mankesim United or say Mankesim I've heard of so Mfantseman United. These are traditional clubs.
Okay, I just say menya call about Kwame Mfana fi enko. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, boss on ekase.
Mfantseman Kalala.
Okay, chama Kalala yenko why?
Yeah, mama te mama tu makache coach nande. On shene sa form on shene. Because Mankesim en ko ya Sabio on nyama bin tanko yi. Na mo the man or tete. Na mo me gifu da no wa be a when you dem confidence. Nyame baka no no nya hodi na waye. Mo ntete dom no wa no. Ami ma minyi ma ne de wo ba tete no. Wo ba di 7 no. Even no ko na yi mo nya park no mo hwe na mo be yen. No won ye. No won dey tina bi jam ko yi. Mo assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Kapiito.
Yes, boss. One like I say Kapun. Kapun yenko why?
Martina, they would clear working home. Or qualify for middle team like a bed there. When Manchester Fire to pound at it. Well, when qualify for middle team, then pick up when we could out to 14 prayer and I could go in for a bed there. But I'm so careful in the one show when my eye.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm up for. That way, I'm say, but Muna, young to search him and get him. I say, Okunaka, packing big book, baby, fantastic. So, people so watch the walk away you to the new Muhuja, Yamping for one pack in my eye.
That are papa, I'm for enough and call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Yes, I'm watching one. Nana Pacho Yanko.
But I'm got the FSC.
Okay, Yanko Nana.
But I'm to account to them what kind of say. Timmy about Manchester Evans Gate. I'm sure more pay now. They're not to be a kind of say, or more money. Or more show myself who they not, or more year or more call many. Now, Mr. Say, why is it so with your coach? Normally, I was quite football and Emma be breed of footballing. I have to see you boo and the training. A good year, anybody, a good football my training. Normally, no money training. Now, I also Mr. The coach is in young to watch Emma players. So, because let's go home, we are more pressure clear. So, MS and Emma be breed. I think I can't necessarily. I can't know, but that's Big Joe.
But that's Big Joe.
Well, I'm going to say, in a one. I mean, she and animal more in a question. What has the mayor? Yahana got talent to have the best in Yamamuno Kalana Lacano. Parkna, if you are assessed, the best thing for no moment, you know, if you see Papa, focus on my because you know, you are not to why it may be okay. Now, so, seeing one additional side, the no two Sakai, maybe no way to a push in Guada, the best simple for no. This is the fact in my head. Now, Mamma, I cannot know the origin of the time at the minute. Wait, discover why ticket pass. I'm a pack that into. I ain't here, oh, yeah, down. Go to a city, but if it be the answer, no, this is the fact in my head. Yamaka, now be down to. Okay,
Papa Big Joe, you see, friends in Afeno, your mom, and comment can come messages in Kakao Facebook and Afe, young fancy. Okay, TB Mukakrame, I think, say, we, okay, we, Uma, quit was say Oma quit was say okay my man can't fit top of say okay well yeah Kofi Khalid was a chairman and what the emojis ne ka ho Oma quit at about my chairman and I feel no way a stranger yes stranger was say the humble lion himself and also the buy Kwaku Fosu watching you live from capital city of Nima. Kapiito Heart is winning coming Sunday. Awa Phobia chapter OPR. Greetings to PK Fashion. Abakrampa. Omar Rahman as a great job doing. And I feel Obo Rahman na or chairman Shaibu to the ward. No so anyway Eddie Abantino. I say chairman please. Can we get some of the new jerseys to buy? Okay. I think say we be no ha na free team Abraham Humble Lion and also Heaven's Gate all the way and na agency kapa. Chairman, I think say obi abusa jerseys ni bibu team say I won't come out saying.
Yeah, honestly, fans no they demand pa intino ya nipa no ya man no ya hye no say onye bi man. Na emu yenso ye best last season no ya di che. I think as a fan you have to support one way or the other. Until so am omati as say ja ye de ba na ye ka say ye one sidia omumbo modi ano muntimi nye den ento bi ma say de be ye betimi aboa ama team no so ayeden akone ni muntimi.
Last words na fe ye mfansi.
Me last words say de eda man kesima ase honestly kromu aye krobia Mfantseman Powersport ye pebo nti ye nkoso a o tie college no mo frɛ ya na je say baby obi follow football your best room no my papa bi on betimi dia ye enye Evans Gate nko. I'm speaking on behalf of all the class because Evans Gate here man kesim na ye say Bright Stars here ye man kesim omo fimpia clubs nyine wa ye nso no eto de bi ne ye chia omo tinetine a ye nso ye be de ye beti na dia ka ninja menyame na ono a mfani my papa enye de enguso mai ti ye be da mo ase. Okay, Tiani
Evans Gate and it didn't come Mr. George and what Nenka and no me patro ye lotto agent amano kasi bo modern ko alpha lotto limit na ko your machine bi o me the POS machine bi dia ban patro e free okodia na nso de di juma wa wo kwatwa bi no patro bo modern ko aso pe alpha lotto for ni bi ene Omega Wednesday nti kwatwa ba bia wo alpha lotto limited me patro every day from a year 12 ye tiene se ekopma nyuno numu no alpha 1 every day ukope enema de din pampa to de tie en se NL games wetimi akwa bi ewo ho na enema ye kama pa 05423691540244872946 so this wutwa obedi wudia yibetu aka na nematimi akama pa edu help am penny for say make is a stroke and a teto nkwante a emfa nko ba bia ko Dr. Du asoye na openi kesere etimi mu o se prostate enunati mampo be ma de se otimi bo adwuma wo mpam na enema timi ekoyiri apanti ko Dr. Du ho a 3 decades ro na etimi adwuma pa etimi awama yarasa enema ekoyi mankasim ba fikrom urom ewo enkran kwantempon so official town ewo odoko Christ Immediate School na chi yemfa Dr. Du ewo 0243989368 na kola Dr. Du wotumi emwa nesa akwancho wonsam dia mame enkanfo express group emaw de tie eneso mo boma ticket wonsam visa assistance say bia wonya scholarship bi na wotu kwan ana say bia pese okona fe say bia pese ono yere kwa no animu bi sem bia mpatwo kwa express group ebo aposi obakumase asafo labor runabout eno na chikumase wom ewo airport runabout omo sa wo Edum Kingdom Plaza building urom ewo Accra Kanesi First Light Tema Committee 18 last big goy filling station wa Committee 18 wana mpatwa be come na fi East Legon Prestige Hotel urom ewo Takwara Market Circle ana fi Sunyane Air Silver House building Ayana building ewo Tamale ana fi ne Kaswa Eja Star Clinic yem from 240534647530 na friend call name 248 memo Buffon 24 say enuro emienu se malaria typhoid etete wo se awesome patcho Buffon Malamix ebuawo eno na chi no syphilis gonorrhea se vaginal discharge eno na chi low sperm count me patcho ko low libido Buffon natural capsules and mixture okabo na se wono man patcho ho tentem fa na wotwe mienu anu mu nuye humia betwa me salute pamane matuma kama ebibidro kan udu drugstore bia wo se ope Buffon enuri bi ato 0240581585 0240581585 na call na M24 entumi emwao wo se good morning Kapiito is your boy Sunny and Scobie Scott listening to you live from Range Phone Accessories with sister Josephine the best best sports presenter in the central region. Keep the fire burning. Greetings to Sir Israel and also Eddie Eddie Abba. Where's Ambeto from Mankasim? Thank you for your good work done. And also we Eddie Abba. Where's Assalamu alaikum walaikum. I love your sports. May Allah bless you, Kalala. And the way so at the Abanti sa and tie. You ever didn't come out Champions League anymore. Now fit me up preparatory and so at the free war. Senior Okocha, what an car say or no so it me rom kakati way. Yaba me patrol ibidi enkomo and so a war UEFA Champions League. Ntiwika krebi.
Ah, se wa fa mukro.
Mfantseman Powersport. 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 Mfantseman Powersport.
Okay, eti Don. Eno Champions League toja.
Absolutely.
Yenim komo kakra.
Yeah.
Na ene match se wo hono no senior coach Adam just say ndo nya bi hwe. Wo de okwo anim kakra mama no so bem kakra. Na faith me okay. Yenim komo kakra e wo Champions League.
Yeah, Kapiito ma yen cheche obi bia na ukọ Etus Communications any Etus Home Deco.
Okay.
Omo biem.
Se Home Deco no na wo sort pon no.
Any sort pon.
Any sort pon.
E wo kwan so.
Wo kwan so a.
Yes. Abonkukulem.
Abonkukulem.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I want Etus
Home Deco.
Yes. I know what kind of swag.
Abonkukulem wana.
And about Konya
Etus Communications. I want the phones and bia opebia. Yes.
Mamen salute to manager.
Odati.
Yes, Mamen salute.
It's dini full name ne Kwame Odati manager.
Kwame Odati manager.
Arsenal na what the account. Say Edino say what the Arsenal account. Manager. Era fiso Etus ankasa no so no boss no onu so e Chelsea ni.
Ah, okay.
Into the Micha Etus.
Ono so no Chelsea. I told you the manager and see you.
Yes.
Eric Tasso.
Arsenal ni Chelsea.
Easy. And just game no baso.
Ejebia.
Na from you no ofia.
Sao.
Na what would have very so Arsenal game no baso. Okay. Tie ko yedum no yenim kobo.
Yeah, Ndra, na ye hwenim say the UEFA Champions League 2025-26 season match week 4 beat me across na yehu because Ndra ene ende. Now we share Ndra fixtures now. In fact, 2 games and catch attention. And you know who call Parc des Princes now Paris Saint-Germain, the eventual winners of last season, and I face so by Munchen. Say this season on bet me BB the UEFA Champions League. So and there's a particular game near the and I made it clear to you. Say there are 2 players on bet me hardwing Baku Ebe Luis Diaz. The other one, Ebeye Abrantia, no so better the right side of the wings. And of course, Andra Yunye, clearly Olise Ehadrin and Luis Diaz on to me body map by Munchin. Ebua Momutumi and we need our game. But one bad thing for by Munchin and Dra and say Luis Diaz in your red card as early as the first half. Or no 2 goals in the first half or no red card. So clearly, coming into the second half, we all knew too well Paris Saint-Germain are going to go hard on Bayern Munich, because even 11-11 crown the game, it was very even. So game 10-11 in the second half, we knew too well. Say Bayern Munich on me a brave, but then I just say to me PSG and say red card na about Luis Diaz side, it was a red card now, so they take Hakimi Ashraf off the game. And we know, say, we share Paris Saint-Germain team, two players, and mostly, Omoboa in their creativity. The right back and the left back. Right back, Ashraf Hakimi, and we all know say Endra Ofrimono and Masa right side wana say to me a quenim edema Paris Saint-Germain a conform kakra. So clearly my creativity no so crano to me conform. That is why to me even though by Munich no more down by one man, but still Paris Saint-Germain struggle with their creativity. And of course this season, looking at how our injuries how Magiano among manga set team and share down ye stable. Last season they won the Champions League. Omo Piki at this time. Omo Piki during the second round of the season. That is after January. So maybe probably this season Omo Shadan Piki Omo Foreman. Omba Piki on when I yako December Yebremo January. So game and dry bass no there. Me I knew too well. One of the teams Omo Piki ye part this season by Munchen. And Kapiito the American say Omo to me and winning games. Omo bo Omo Homadin. And Yeshua Omo winning 16 games right now, and 16, I'm very good, scoring 57 goals.
Yes,
in fact, a hooping
so
goals.
Conceded just 11,
and yet just conceding 11 goals in 15 games, and yet just
16.
Omo goals no do, but Omo conceded goals. That is my worry.
Okay,
you understand? That is my worry. And to me, Omo picky at the wrong time.
Mfantseman
because Champions League, so team be better Miagia, and yes, a team in the picky. October, November. No. Seems no more target Champions League. Or more picky around January, February. Edu okra match. Okay. Real Madrid on Champions League. Mostly quarter-finals, semi-finals. One of them Madrid that started home. You understand? So to me, Bayern to me a picky, but to me very early. Okay. Very early. And Andra. For a brand and I found Luis Diaz getting that red card. Mind you, next game on money Arsenal. Almost a game in the okay. And to me, it will go against them. Because we know how Arsenal has been very good in terms of their defense. Okay. Now, how many games can Arsenal call without conceding a goal? And go and check it. Andra, Arsenal so almost a ball game. And Andra, Arsenal game no more boy, Kapiito. The good news is that without their main center forward, that is Victor Gyökeres. Okay. Mikel Merino in the boss center forward position and when you have 2 goals at my Arsenal. Okay. One of the things to me, Arsenal are looking different this season and I say last season when Arsenal was facing striker challenges. Edu baby, Gabriel Jesus no we practicing chain. Okay. Edu baby na Kai Havertz on so practicing no. Mikel Arteta who say no, then I acquired him one neighbor center forward. Or try Martinelli Trossard until say you see Merino in one of the games. Okay. And from there na pick no who say no and you see Merino na now obia hu we ase say Mikel Merino na yenim ni say midfielder oba Arsenal no. Okay. So obia ni wo kra na obetimi abo as number 9 anameboa. Yes. So Arteta is not sweating over that. So Endra Mikel Merino played in that position. Only had 2 goals, becoming the man of the match in the game. Okay. So in the Kai Havertz anywhere, Victor Gyökeres anywhere, Gabriel Jesus anywhere, but still Arteta a find a way. And who calls Spain national team now? Or national team head coach, you see Merino as a center forward. Okay. So clearly, what to say, Arsenal team now a different team altogether this season. Okay. Now they don't have their captain Odegaard. Noni Madueke has been out. Okay. Ombobo Nibio. So with all these injuries, not still Arsenal ain't winning games. That is why this season, Mimi Timaka say, Omo looking very different. Okay. Omako 10 hours without conceding a goal. Wow. In a football. Omako over 100 games without conceding more than 2 goals. Or more than 1 goal. It's almost conceded. And the last time a team shared 2 goals against Arsenal was Leeds United. That was the last time. Omabo a lot of games so, but team behind to me share 2 goals into Arsenal. And last what the record need to ja. Acquire more than 300 games and omun concede 2 or more goals or 3 or more goals. So clearly defense is very solid. And we are Bayern now bobo this such a team. The next game of the Champions League without Luis Diaz now international break so umpire ni nyina say Hurricane kwa mani nkopra Olise kwa mani nkopra because any injury be to any player our out front one there Agbena enkoyi. And we all know say Bayern form no to keep at least it should go on like that until December, January. Other than that, so it's good for them that they are winning the Nyama Enkoyi the moment. But going forward, the question is it sustainable? Now let me go to Endra Anfield. Onslaught. Afei na onwankasa akobak akofo book na hwem say last season me ye den na me win the league 4-3-3 flat. And so now we're reverting back to the same formation, and it is helping Liverpool. And Liverpool has started with this lineup, and it helped them. Liverpool lineup no Endra Enuni. So we should go post no yenimi say now Alisson anyhow. So Mama Dajili and start here. Right back Conor Bradley. Last season, even with Trent Alexander-Arnold yenimi say there are certain games Conor Bradley and a boy.
Yes, okay.
Arnold a prakot 9 chain. Bradley ebo most of the games. And when you experience and when him saw a Liverpool through and through because he came from the academy. Okay. And now on the left side, Endra or Alexander Robertson. Okay. Another player no when who everything with Liverpool. Okay. You Georgian club in the days now Liverpool enya sa glory no. Robertson was part of it. Okay. And that partnership between Konate and Van Dijk started last season. So clearly, with Liverpool back four now, it was solid Endra, Bibia Koye the mom. But this season, he was making some chop and change near their back line, and it was hurting them. Okay. So the last 2 games, he has maintained this back four, and Omun conceded goal. Aramebwa.
Yes.
Omun conceded goal. Then we should midfield one so. This season, I say way baba, not the way yabo, or the way bar, not the way yabo. But the last 2 games were maintaining 3 midfielders. Gravenberch as the holding or the pivot midfielder. Okay. Then Ubenya double number 8 in McAllister. And now Brent your friend Soboslai. Okay. I don't know it me boy Liverpool because these 2 midfielders Obia to me konenim Obia to me BHA. And not to me boy Liverpool because say a system way and a Georgian club or building here Liverpool ebe Liverpool. So what Bana was the son a bit na hardin. Florent Vit ye who saw buy or struggle because looking at the system now, Liverpool elbow with Florent Vitten, near Hadrin, but Endra or Florent Vito, but one Bono as just behind the center forward. Okay. Obono our left wing. Okay. And Ebuano. Clearly a boy Florent Vitt and a boy Liverpool. So to me, a better Onslaught Nankasa, and they are when we say any bit me Abuano, Uncle say ya. Okay. Because Endra, in fact, we show Madrid this to me, Xabi Alonso is flattering to deceive. When he say big games in our Lucio. Only one big game pen away winning Clasico.
Also against PSG.
Very good.
Also against Atletico Madrid.
Very good.
So
a two big game I just don't know. A two big games now a year me who are there a Rajabi Alonso trim because Andras have 4-1-4-1 formation in the Anfa. And then me catch will say we share how or Motimia set it up and the right wing one number Ekoya. Andra he didn't play the right winger.
Okay.
4-1-4-1 formation with Kamavinga, Adagula, Jude Bellingham, and Vinicius as 4 midfielders.
Okay.
And 1 anchor midfielder in Laurent Tchouameni. That system where they Enfa Ewa Anfield. And clearly Huendra, Madrid played one of their worst games ever.
Okay.
One of their worst games. Mbappe 0 shot on target. Vinicius Jr. 0 shot on target. They were all struggling throughout the game. So at the internet, at least Brahim Diaz one starting. So I am one how and Xabi Alonso or into that game with such formation. And I know can we be and dra Madrid struggle. So at some point, acquire Liverpool versus goalkeeper of the Pool Tobot Courtois.
And I don't know it's super bad.
Absolutely. If Courtois and Dra win Jan and nice so par one funny a game in Ambassador Courtois mini okay 2022 final now Liverpool any Real Madrid that was our final. He brought that thing back. Say oh my Liverpool ain't she go. But then Dra
V1
be obetino. Absolutely. Because the team was shambolic. You understand? Defense and then no here to support the goalkeeper. Midfielders they be no here to support the defense. Then attack no they be no here to support the midfielders and the defense. So clearly the whole system ankasa break down and the whole system and anything na mebo Jabi Alonso din because you know how was setting up the team and why that 4-1-4-1 where from it me who say baby Madrid I need to walk test waters in Anfield. I think because and then me catch us Madrid their last 9 meetings with English teams. So we knew only 2.
Okay.
Madrid now on my bad travelers to England. To me winning. Okay, last season by Emirates they lost 3-0.
Okay. To Arsenal.
Last season by the same Anfield lose against Liverpool.
I course against Chelsea, against Arsenal, Liverpool.
That is why I make us say try that games and you want to try say me koye matrama kwe. And then Alonso Sadian and it was bad for the team, bad for anyone around Real Madrid. So to me, ono can we be Ndro mo lose this game.
Okay.
But adeba kwa mahwe coach na efe no Napoli coach ni Dinu Kramba Antonio Conte. Aden no problem ne sen. Asa oye local champion bi oba wo league no mu a league na ye bone de obetimi age o ba yenko Europe or was squad the same ontumi mbo. Napoli ontumi win game ontumi endra obo 0-0 just one single goal crown ontumi anhye in that game. Aden
okay.
Oh osay bibia o
no say bibia
endra Napoli dream bibia gu yo
sinema ahwegu nyina kwako yesulo
endra Napoli dream bibia gu ye eden yeso e bade sa boy sire wado
boy dey
but endra before end the games no endra Tottenham me win your game.
Okay.
Thomas Frank last time me bo nechi wa sa obeka ya.
Okay. Yes.
Let me bought Thomas Frank echi.
Yes, okay.
But endra Christian Romero and Van der Ven, sa partnership on which they one of the best.
And now one of the ball kokoshe so
yes. So last me catch yourself Van der Ven there. A back center back to me, one of the best.
Our pace, me pronounce
ye top 5 center backs we are say won't to me Bobo without mentioning his name.
Van der Ven.
Yes, but team no winning tea. I say you said that because Tottenham there.
No.
Asemini.
That center back a town both.
To me, the rate at which at Real Madrid Omweni Sa Ibrahima Konate sa energy ko Van der Ven. Even the Hoysen Krano to me, it could have been Van der Ven, but the Hoysen because of Spanish allegiance because Omusu in Spaniard with team mu. Say Omunya Spain for to play the national team. Enunti, but they no too pa they na ye share performance, physique, exposure. Say player in personality Van der Ven. Anytime all day because Andra look at Goa McAllister share.
Okay.
The Hoysen age na hole. But still McAllister look at his height. 5.8 meters. To me head ball for player almost 7 feet. The Hoysen 6.9 almost 7 feet or power. But when to me a calculation, but bona for simple goal 1-0 and non quiet upon. So to me, Van der Ven born now Bonendra Tottenham started so well and they won 4-0. You're good for them at least. Looking at trending now no Mokosu Sisiano. Sa win we ebe bo mo pa. And Endra me bona basu because so the back line now to me na a very strong, a very solid.
Okay.
A very strong and a very solid. So
Simons,
yes, Endra
long last.
With me and assist. Yes, with me and assist and he brought his A game because Metasa and Bentancur and the ball right behind him.
Okay.
2 solid holding midfielders. So to me, a boy Javi Simons minima de entina make say coach na ye feno Thomas Frank and ono no ye ni enemy. Our squad power. Ye ka coach our squad Ateta e will be. But Thomas Frank nso no ya pale e ho solid defensive midfielder. So to me, he has no excuse. Thomas Frank oni excuse bia o bibia o. Oni excuse bia o bibia.
And game no kakra Man City ni Dortmund.
Yeah. Pep Guardiola wa born home as a coach.
Okay.
Wa born home because when he say Champions League ya boy. sisi akoye Pep and na Princess Fobi na ebo Champions League no on the Man City, but look at teams now to me on bet me win Champions League. O count here ubenya biti say Bayern why na was it here Vicente Company no or your Pep ni disciples ni bi o ko Chelsea wo bodian Maresca no or your Pep disciples ni bi Mikel Arteta and nobody you don't need to mention it because you nim say why assistant director you hu no ono no your backroom staff keke Alonso or your Pep disciples ni bia. So clearly Pep edwuma na why no very good, honestly speaking. Now coming into Champions League and the game way, one player Nidino among for Bopa the robotic Ellen brought Haaland. Okay. Player with me who last me catch under 20 or share 9 goals in a single game because that be this thing and can see. Even say under 12 under 15 crana who share 9 goals in one game and you easy as a footballer. Easy. And easy, but under 20 World Cup, to me, the most difficult competition in the world, any under 20 World Cup. Okay. That is why I Ghana, ya kwaji, and ya boy dimpan because and easy say we a team or bet me ajisa under 20 World Cup. How many African teams na aji under 20? Recently, and Morocco beji became Ghana home. So a very difficult tournament. Na Ellen brought Haaland, 9 goals in one game. I want to make us we are in for a ride. We they are no better. Just 25. You see, one thing I'm Haaland in common ya and ye Dennis say, ni all round play on your good footballer. That's the truth. Okay. Or your deadly finisher. Sabon da wa unyawa obeshew. But say kase eye test. Kujina washa footballers. Koshe say we onimbo koshe say onimbo. Onfa say onimbo. But I don't hear so many touches and so washe go. Otumini number no musa one touch na ye go and one no. So Pep, the moment a Pep echo fast I play way by na me ka say Pep we jiri bi gu Man City even though wadada nkofo tiki taka no na ye ball force 9 ena wadada nkofo na manfo su ya tiki taka ne bo ana almost start on ball force 9 ana ko fast Latin by ana is amfa. Oh no, what's up for says Latin Amfa. Very good. You see, the truth is that Man City at some point against Chelsea in the final 2021 Obo strikerless formation Saubakaya. Yes. Aguero no bench. Gabriel Jesus no bench. One boss striker in that final. So who say at the end baby you know so when you center forward that will beat me Arrowhead on to make the Champions League because Oko Bayern 3 seasons when me anje. Oba Man City ako 2 seasons, 3 seasons on to me 4 seasons, 5 seasons aden so for kind be so no to me now as we speak. Haaland buy no moji treble but Pep bibia adwirigui. Afia na wa start e hyehyɛ no mafoforo. That is why to me Okofa Donnarumma make say Pep sinichi. But you see game we ya ebesu omone Dortmund enye like I say enye game ebe ye din Man City. But don't make me my difficult. I'm on one. With him reason why City for them to defend in terms of transition. Sabon e corner say ebukema. Omo enko back to defend acquired because of their midfielders no was here and also their defense. Those days na Kyle Walker born to echira obe cover up. But and then when they say Juman no be ani ho. Enti na wakofa sa goalkeeper na ba say ban say 1v1 na Donnarumma is very good or very solid. Obetima ye Juman and then clearly Haaland beat me go against his former club which is Borussia Dortmund. But the truth is that going forward will City keep a clean sheet? That is the problem. Because so make me a giant not Dortmund up the game anymore and omo game bet me hardwin because Dortmund we know them a bit my by say Bundesliga omo mboshiu but the bad Champions League especially away games omo hardwin. So and there to me, Man City more upper hand to win the game, but Dortmund bet me hardwin. Chelsea omo caught into this game. To me, Ebeya omo rescue and I say omo rescue Caicedo. Now on Caicedo na home because he has been very instrumental for them this time around. Okonya injury and also Okonya hamstring bi e bet me ha Chelsea bet me adwire bibi egu. So to me some Enzo Maresca in the game way and your game the Karabakh FK the team ubetimi abo you can win without Caicedo who equally good players our midfield who metimi abo You understand? So to me, the only thing for Chelsea to do in the game and they say, rest certain players to get them so that November, December, January 1. Fixtures in the to January ending, February. So to me, Mares can make sure that this time or they arrest certain players. And Arsenal arrest Ezemuni Adin, Mambo. You have to give a rest to certain players. And then bit me but I'm expecting Chelsea to win in the game in Barcelona.
Don Ice is now turning Canada. You see, senior coach. Me say Unyankoi.
Around.
Yami atomo akoroko game no. Any out of full game no. Ye bidi hun komo pa. Na uwo bi abetia na fe tia obna fe Mfantseman na fe.
Kapiito as usual. Michia more fasi Okala. As you know. Kapiito is stuffing. And our sister Mauton, if I say Tamilon will market or Asabi.
Market, okay.
And our sister Mauton and more with my school. Any sister Abna had Miss Sisters also with my school. I feel Chairman Gassiman now. Okay. And Michelle now. Oh, Kapiito so.
Okay.
And my boss.
Don Isis.
Okay.
Okay. The senior coach and our team Kano. I want to penny for you say malaria. I want to make sure Coco drew I want Kapiito Kabum Nanom. One more malaria. Coco romanticism sciatica menstrual problem nina away. Nanyama etumi I come up etumi eremanti romope. Oko drugs to be also up I want to be etumi at all. 04544 862 nako na enyema enya kama pa amfa ko nyame adom chena ye bia mana tum na mo so matimi abapi na ne matimi akama pa don
yeah ko Bright Stars eguso aye training bibia akwaso division 2 we aware baso ntine eguso aye training na bibia etimi afa akọ de ama hentino nyame ya adom a ye hwe nim se ye benya friendly game bia bo and me betudwa when a friendly game in the ready no to Michia Sima won ATM na Michia Ebel Morgan and Abijo omoye coaches na Michia ye players na Sisia no the able players when say one of our players eco national under 19 if any Neymar fantastic player me say this time we share board down who boy far with the Bright Stars or match be should be keke Kapiito be hwe weni so keke eno ana betimi aka ti de yenchia impenifo and the mutimi etie show ni nyina Englishman was quick kesim and Brastali minchi omo na minchi aglosti pharmacy adwuma yefo no
okay Don Ice is now turning Kano ye ne team and the Heavens Gate din komo ana Euro mo champions na me adom kire ba ye bia amana ntam na so otime bapi na nyame adom Chelsea game no mu wini a omo so otime ba ma bedin komo ni bia time kama ba din Eric Kapiito Ekis ebuaye executive producer e de ko Facebook asa so e modern 10 fidie kama icon Mr Icon so buaye maybe bia kama pa ye ko ma menchi obi obje pene ye etiation Kobe Washington Barbering Saloon Kobe good afternoon good morning kase enkoma na bibia nya kama pa Oirepa News take over ma menchia strong faith business center ni favorite newscaster na mami we na mami we so very good na obeti ni tino yenko na fe no Oirepa News and take you over na bibia tinya kama tie we